Hello everyone and welcome to Credit Finance. In today's video, I bring you an update regarding for the 2023 SNAP benefits. And guys, talking about SNAP benefits, there actually changes coming to these SNAP benefits on September 1st. Of course, I am going to be providing you in this video all these details. Now, we are also going to discussing the cost of living adjustment that will be starting on October 1st. Once again, here we are talking about SNAP 2024 cost of living adjustment, and then I am also providing you with the pay rates for the regular SNAP benefits for the month of September for all 50 states. And then I also have some additional information where rebates are available for seniors in two specific states. And guys, these rebates can range anywhere between 900 to 1000. So make sure you guys stay until the end of this video. Now before we get started, if you are interested in latest news regarding stimulus, child tax credit, SNAP, EBT and everything in between, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. So let's talk about the changes that are coming to the SNAP benefit on September 1st. And of course, I am going to be explaining to you who is going to be impacted here, right? So these modifications that were triggered by the Fiscal Responsibility Act signed by President Joe Biden in the month of June, primarily impacted one group of SNAP beneficiaries, and here we are talking about able-bodied adults without dependents known as upwards age 50 to 54. So once again, upwards, if you see it in the coming slides, just know that this stands for able-bodied adults without dependents, and once again we are talking about age 50 to 54. So currently those who are 18 to 49 able-bodied and without dependents are obligated to abide by the SNAP journal work requirement to receive food stamps. So what's exactly changing, right? So now starting on September 1st, able-bodied childless workers who are 50 years old will also need to meet those work requirements to receive SNAP benefits, and then starting on October 1st, the age requirement will be expanded up to 52 years of age, then next year on October 1st of 2024. The age requirements will also expanded again to age 54. Now let's assume you are in this group and you are not able to meet the work requirements. Well, you will only be eligible for SNAP for 3 months of benefits in a 3 years period. So in order to fulfill the work requirements, ABAWD must work 20 hours per week on an average of 80 hours monthly, and qualifying work may be in exchange for money in kind or unpaid at an established volunteer site. Now these requirements are set to expire on October 1st of the year 2030. However, there are 3 new exemptions, and those abvert work requirements that would be homeless people, veterans or youth ages 18 to 24 who age out for foster care are all exempt from the requirements. Now, here's a second part to these pupils who cannot work due to a physical or mental limitation, or pregnant or have a child 18 or younger living in their home will also be exempt. Now let's talk about some rebates that are going on. So I don't know if you have heard, and if you live in the state of Maryland, there is a state rebate of up to $1,000 going to seniors and low income families, but you must apply and you pretty much have until October 1st. So it's called the renter tax credit program that provides property tax credit for renters who meet certain requirements. Now the program provides financial assistance in the form of a direct check payments of up to $1,000 per year for tenants to use towards their rent. Now you might qualify if you are over 60 years of age, or you are permanently disabled, or you are younger than 60-year-old, and during 2022 you had at least one dependent under the age of 18 living with you and didn't receive federal or state housing subsidized or reside in public housing. So once again, I remind you that you must apply in order to receive these renter tax credit here. I'm on the Maryland.gov website, its Department of Assessment and Taxation. It says here renter tax credit. They are basically, if you see here on the left hand side, they are saying that one online filing is pretty much strongly encouraged, right? Once again, the deadline is October 1st, but let's say you want to submit your renter tax credit application in person, and so here it gives you pretty much two options here, homeowner or renters. Let's say you are applying for the renter tax credit, so you go ahead and click there, and then you can see here it tells you the application from the apply online, or you can download the form. Let's say you download the form, and so this is what it looks like, that you just have to make sure you follow the instructions. And once again, if you wish to apply online, you also have that option. Now I also came across this other website, that is Maryland taxcredit.com renters, and they were a little bit more straightforward with explaining who qualify pretty much for this renters tax credit program going on. So as you can see here, once again, the deadline to apply is October 1st. Give you a little bit of information here in terms of the processing timelines, which would be anywhere between 30 to 90 days. And then here's where it says, do I qualify, right? And then if you keep on scrolling down, it gives you the pretty good calculator that will let you know how much you might be saving by applying for the tax credit. So let's say you have your household income of $20,000 and your monthly rent is of $1,000. Let's say it's one person, it's just yourself in the house, and let's say you are over the age of 60. Then you go ahead and click your estimated, and it says here, according our calculations, you may be able to save up to $1,000 by applying for the renter tax credit. Next, we have the state of Connecticut, where Connecticut also has rent rebate application available for seniors until October 1st. Once again, this amount could range anywhere between $700 to $900 in rent rebate. So, state law provides a reimbursement program for Connecticut renters who are elderly or totally disabled, whose income do not exceed certain limits. So, person renting an apartment, a room, or living in a cooperative housing or a mobile home may be eligible for this program. Renters rebate can be up to $900 for married couples and then $700 for single person. It says application may be made at Municipality Social Service Agency or the assessor's office between April 1st October 1st. Now, some towns take application at their Home and Social Services Department as well. So, to be eligible, recipients must meet the following qualifications, and that's to be Connecticut resident for at least 1 year and be age 65 or older, or be at 50 or older, and the surviving spouse of a renter who at the time of the renter's death had qualified and was entitled to tax relief, or be age 18 or older and eligible to receive Social Security disability benefits. Now, if you wish to apply for the renter rebate program, so here's pretty much information regarding that. So I'm on the website for the state of Connecticut, which is the Office of Policy and Management. And I will tell you that it says here application may be made at the Municipality Social Services Agency for the assessor's office between April 1st and October 1st. It says here to file with local municipality. Only do not send to OP, and they don't want you to send it to the Office of Policy and Management according to their instructions, right? So if you are going to click here, the taxpayer renters and rebates applications, that's the form that you will be needing. And so when you open it up, this is what it looks like. Now I have noticed that the application form may look like a little different depending on which city you are applying from. So let me, for example, give you one example. Here I am on East Hartford for Connecticut. It's one of those cities, right, of course, in your state. And once again, they are talking about the renter rebates program. Now, if we go ahead and scroll down, it says how to apply, right, and then you click on that link that says here it takes you almost to the exact same application that I previously showed you, just a couple things are different. So here's another example, City of New Haven. They are also talking about the same program on their website under elderly services, and then it says please click here, and so their application look like a little different from the what I have noticed. So I would just recommend or double check with the staff of your city when you are applying, and just make sure you continue to follow their instruction. And in case you haven't heard about the new SNAP cost of living adjustment for 23 through 24, here are pretty much all the details now guys. This is expected to start on October 1st. Pretty much so the USDA adjusts SNAP maximum allowance deduction and income eligibility at the beginning of each federal fiscal. Now the fiscal year begins on October 1st. The changes are based on changes in the law cost of living. So this memorandum provides the fiscal year 2024 cost of living adjustment to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, maximum allowance, income eligibility standard and deductions. Now according with the Food Nutrition Act of 28 that COLAs are effective as of once again October 1st. Now the maximum allowance will increase for the 48 states in DC, Alaska, Guam and US Virgin Islands. However, only Hawaii will see a decrease in their SNAP allowance for the 23 through 24 fiscal year. The minimum benefit for the 40 states is DC will remain the same at $23. So I just want to be very clear here, the changes are exactly to the maximum SNAP allowance. It doesn't mean everyone's getting on an increase. It's only for those that qualify for the max and SNAP allowance. So this is pretty much what it would like the right. So if you receive the maximum SNAP allowance in 2022 through 23 fiscal year, and let's say you were just one person, by yourself you received to $81, then in 23 through 24 fiscal year, if you continue to qualify for the maximum SNAP allowance, then that amount would change to $291. But when it comes to the minimum SNAP elements, seems like those are staying for the same for all 40 states in DC, which would be the amount of $23. Now moving on to some payment dates for the regular SNAP benefit in the month of September of 23. This information especially to those who may be new to the SNAP benefit program. So the SNAP benefit program typically follows the same payment schedule from month to month, with the exact date varying from state to state. So some states issue all of their food stamp payments in one day or over the course of 3 days, while others continue to send out payments for the majority of the month. Now Alaska, North Dakota, Rhode Island, Vermont send out all SNAP benefit payments on the first day of all month. Other states and the District of Columbia will begin issuing payments through the month of September. So here we have the SNAP pay dates for the month of September. Once again, these are payout dates for the regular SNAP benefits. So take for example here Arizona September 1st all the way through 13th, Indiana September 5th all the way through 23rd. Then we have Massachusetts September 1st all the way through the 14th, and New Mexico September 1st through September 20th. For South Dakota September 10th, and Texas September 1st all the way through the 28th. And that's all the update that I have for today. Remember to turn on your notification button to know when I have uploaded a new video. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.